It's great to be thinking about our communities as we travel through Lent, and I'm with Helen Blackman today, who's part of the Time to Grow community, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what it's like to be part of that community. So Helen, welcome, and tell us what's Time to Grow been up to during lockdown.
Well, ever since lockdown started in March last year, we've met on a Tuesday, mostly on a Tuesday evening, and we've met every Tuesday or once a week since then, apart from a couple of weeks in the summer. And so we've had some really good evenings. We've shared communion together once a month, all through that time. And we've had Bible studies. We've done, at the moment we're doing the Journeying Through Lent booklet, but we've had some fun evenings as well. We celebrated Christmas with a Zoom party, and I took round a little Christmas box to everybody with a cupcake in and some chocolates and a Christmas cracker and some things for games that we were going to play. And we all opened them on our Christmas party evening and pulled the crackers at the same time and wore silly hats and told jokes and had a quiz and all sorts of things. And then we had another party on for New Year, and everybody made a hat to wear of their own, and we had some more quizzes and more fun and laughed a lot. And everybody enjoyed it so much and felt that laughing was so important that we had another one at the beginning of February. And one of the games that we played at the beginning of February was a bit like the television programme, Would I Lie to You? And everybody had to bring 2 facts about their lives that nobody knew, and one they had to make up that was a lie. And I don't think, well, certainly I haven't laughed as much since lockdown started, and it was such a good evening and everybody enjoyed it. So we're having another one this coming Tuesday, another fun evening.
Fabulous. They sound great times, although if I'm honest, because I'm not a crafty type, it leaves me feeling a little bit cold at the thought of, because you didn't just wear Christmas hats. I think you made hats that you'd worn, that you'd made, sorry, didn't you? And there have been some finger puppets along the way as well. Tell us a little bit about your craft endeavours.
Well, this was my finger puppet, John the Baptist.
Fabulous.
With his hair. And it does fit on my finger. And then I made a hat. Well, we all made hats for the new year, and it could be as simple as just a crown, or it could be more complicated. And we all showed our hats off. And then this coming Tuesday, the challenge is to make something with the cardboard tube out of a toilet roll. And I've sent a Pinterest page round to everybody to have a look at. Just to get them thinking, really, to give them something to think about that's not COVID or vaccinations or lockdown.
Sure. Yeah, it sounds scary like Blue Peter for me. Well, we'll be interested to see what creations get made ready for next Tuesday. It's not just been the kind of regular times that you've met together, is it? You've kept in touch outside of those gatherings. Perhaps share a little bit with us about that.
Yes, in the first lockdown, right up until the summer holiday, I sent out a daily email to everybody, just bits and pieces of what I'd done and how I felt, and people would do a reply all on that. So by the end of the day, you'd heard from about 6 or 8 people about what they'd been doing. And it was really nice to catch up with everybody, but we're always in touch by phone, emails, supporting one another, helping one another, and going round when we can just to see how people are. And then also everybody has just been so good. And on a Tuesday night, we also have a prayer time at the end of our evening where people will say, oh, I phoned so-and-so, can we pray for this? Or this friend is in need, can we pray for them? And we've all prayed, and it's been so good.
I know that you, like many of us, thought at the beginning of lockdown a year ago, how on earth are we going to keep that sense of community and see relationships flourished? And yet it's been our experience in so many communities across Burlington, just like you're reflecting that relationships have really flourished during this time.
Yes, yeah, they have. And yes, we've supported one another, helped one another, popped round when we can, and socially distanced at the front door just to check in, and emailed each other, prayed for each other, laughed with each other. It's just been such an uplifting time, really. And when I was talking about it with the group, somebody said that over the last year we've been each other's bread and wine. And that just felt like it summed it all up, really, that we've just been there for one another.
Absolutely. What a lovely phrase, and perhaps a lovely way to end. And I think, would you agree that the kind of people's openness to one another, we've got to know each other so much more than we would have in normal circumstances during this time?
Absolutely. Yes, we really have. And I think for us, the fact that we don't have to then travel home when we've met in person, that we are at home, and so you can stay that bit longer because you haven't got that journey. But no, people have just opened up, and we've got to know each other deeply.
That's
over
fantastic.
the time. Yeah.
And
really
at the
good.
end, in the end, we discover those are the things that matter, don't they? At the end, it's our relationships that matter. It's the people that we're with, the people that we're journeying with, that makes life all that it is. We're journeying with God and with one another. So thanks, Helen, so much, and all the Time to Grow community for the way they've loved, supported, and encouraged one another. You've inspired us in that journey as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you.